Alright, so I've posted my update video. I've posted the video of working on the truck, doing a little bit of work to it. Tonight, which is Sunday what? The 17th, I'm going to post the auction video, and then you guys will be up to date on the stuff that needs to be up to date. I'm going to put up that truck museum video when I get a chance. It's not time sensitive, so stuff in it's not going to affect what else is going on around here. But I'm out here today doing a little bit of work to this truck, and this truck has just surprised me yesterday, and it's going to need more work than I thought it's going to need. So it's not in here to get that work done because that's going to be in-depth work that I just don't have time for right now, which irritates me because I was really going to use this truck a lot, and now I'm not going to be able to use it. So what it's in here for, and what I was going to do to it, is you see I got a toolbox here. I went and bought a toolbox at TSC for it. It's going to go right here. Well, I made mounts for it yesterday. I took it over to my grandpa's, and me and him made these mounts. I couldn't see paying 34 bucks or 36 bucks for the mounts that are for that box from TSC when I knew I could make some heavier duty cheaper. So I got them here hanging up. I hit them with primer yesterday. Now my welds aren't the greatest. The welding rod I was using was a little bit older, so but they turned out good for what went on. So there's two of them. I made two more. They're in the box or somewhere over there because I'm going to put another box on it. So I had him pick up enough steel to make two, and I only had like 23 bucks in steel. He had angle iron for me, so I didn't have to buy that. But I used channel and flat steel. So I'm going to get that mounted up. I'm going to mount, one mount's going to be like right here, and the other mount's going to be like right here. And I didn't realize them holes were, well, them don't go all the way through. But I'm going to try to drill that. If I can't get it drilled with a regular drill, I'll wait and see if I can come up with a mag drill somewhere and drill them. But the reason I'm not going to be able to use this truck for a while is it's got a bad spot in the flywheel on the ring gear. Let's see, about a month ago, I used it to, a little bit more than a month ago, I had to take a load of straw down by Columbus, and I had the truck loaded and everything ready to go, and we were going to fire it up to move it, and the stupid thing wouldn't start. I was having problems with it. The starter didn't seem like it was engaging right, so I just thought it was the starter. The solenoid wasn't kicking it in. Well, it was kicking it in, but it ground the teeth off the end of the starter because the bearing was bad in the starter. So I pull the starter off. I send it off to have it rebuilt. They said it was done. I went to go pick it up, and because I have the Napa do it. Well, the Napa is 2 stores now. It used to be 1 store. Now it's 2. They have a machine shop at their old location and their new location. They're a big super Napa or whatever you want to call it. Well, they said pick it up at the new Napa. So I went there to pick it up, and it's a brand new starter. It wasn't even, they didn't even rebuild it. They were like, well, we need your core. I'm like, well, the machine shop has my core because they were supposed to rebuild it. So I put a new starter in, a brand new starter. Started fine, and then I didn't have any problems with it until yesterday. I was at my grandpa's, fired it up to get ready to leave, hit the key, and it wouldn't even engage the flywheel. It was doing the same thing it did before when it quit, when I couldn't get it to start anymore. I'm like, you got to be kidding me, because that starter wasn't cheap. My grandpa said, well, put the truck in gear and we'll rock it. I said, well, we're going to have to hook it up to the air compressor because I have no air in the air tank. So it's got a little female fitting on it right there. We found some fittings and connected it and aired it up, and I put it in gear and rocked it back and forth, and it fired up. It was making a different sound than it used to. Turning over, it wasn't, it didn't sound right. So something has messed up, and I believe it's got to be the ring gears probably eating the starter gears or something. Because even before, after I put the new starter on it and starting it, you could hear it had a dead spot in it. or a bad spot, because it would make a weird noise when it would turn over. So I backed it in here last night because I wanted to mount the toolbox, and then it's going to go out. So I figured I'd try starting it a couple times, and it would start, and then it got to one spot and it wouldn't start. I had to rock it. And so if I do use it, it's going to have to be started at home, and I'm going to have to leave it running. So, because I do have some auctions I need to go to try to buy stuff. And if I buy something, I'm going to have to go there in my car, come back, get this thing started, and go pick it up. So that sucks, because I was going to rely on this truck for a little while, and now I can't. So I got to get that one fixed. So today what we're going to do is we're going to get the toolbox mounted on this, get this stupid thing out, clean up all this mess, and bounce back and forth between working on the 4010 and the truck, because I need the 4010 in a couple of weeks to start farming. I need that truck to get around to go pick stuff up, because this one needs work. So I'm going to have to pull the starter out of it, look at the starter, then go from there. I'm sure I'm going to have to put a ring gear in it. I'm like 100% positive. So that means the transmission is going to have to come out. When we put it back together, we'll inspect the clutch, probably put a new clutch in it, a new throw-out bearing. Pretty much same thing we did to the big truck, just with the littler truck. And then it's going to get the exhaust manifolds in it. So it's going to be major work to that truck, and it's not going to be anytime soon. So, because this truck's going to have to be sitting where that truck is when we go to do that work. But on a positive note with this truck, because everything was going good with this truck. I mean, it kind of started running a little bit better. I got some crap out of it. I was having problems with it, losing fuel pressure, and I found out that this engine primer does work. You just hold it in, and it's not working out because the key's not on. But about 20 seconds, it'll prime fuel up to the engine. And then I got radio. It's not working in the barn.
Not everyone has seen that.
But I got the radio fixed in it. So that's that. Let me get, I want to throw some paint on them brackets. I'll throw paint on them, let it dry, and then I'm going to use those brackets as my templates, just so I know that the holes are going to be in the right spot, because it may vary a little bit from bracket to bracket, just because that's the way everything goes. So let's get this going. All right. So I got the toolbox mounted. I already got some stuff in it. I got the air hose reel I bought. It's not mounted, and it's actually going to go in the toolbox on the other side when I get that in there. The lead for the lights for the semi-trailers, some tarp straps, and my adapter for the gooseneck. But I think it looks good. It is just a little bit lower in the front than it is at the back, but it's good enough. So that truck started pretty easy too. I didn't have any problems with it like I thought I would, considering what it's been doing. But no, I'm just in the barn cleaning up, doing a little bit of cleaning, so that way I can work on some stuff easier and find the tools that I need. Since I'm going to be in a rush to get stuff done, I got to have everything where I can find it. So we're cleaning this up so I can work on that, and we're cleaning this up. So I found some bolt bends Dad had upstairs that he wasn't using. I got to figure out where I want to put them so I can fill them with bolts and stuff. But my phone's getting low, and if I don't make any more to this, then this will be the end. But this will be just kind of a little, I know I just did an update, but this will get you more up to date of what's going on, since today is the 17th, and I'll have this posted tonight. So if I don't do any more, we'll catch you guys on the next one.